Welcome to Michigan Out of Doors. I'm Jenny Olson, and we've got an all-new show for you this week. We're going to start out by taking you out on the ice chasing after lake trout like you've never seen before. We were fishing in 3 and 4 feet of water and catching some amazing fish. We've got some really cool underwater footage that goes along with that story, so you won't want to miss that. And Jimmy's also going to take us out on the ice for another adventure this week.
Well, that's right, Jenny. We are going to stay on the hard water in our next story. We're actually going to stop in with a high school, Ludington High School, where I actually graduated from, and show you what they're doing to incorporate the outdoors into the classroom. It's a pretty cool story. You won't want to miss that. We do have a short show this week because our PBS stations are in pledge, but we have a brand new show, lots of great stuff, so make sure that you stay tuned. I'm Jimmy Gretzinger. It's time for Michigan Out of Doors.
From the first spring rains to the soft summer breeze, dancing on the pine forest floor, the autumn colors catch your eyes. Here come the crystal winter skies. It's Michigan, Michigan out of doors. Someday our children all will see this is their finest legacy, the wonder and the love of Michigan. As the wind comes whispering through the trees, the sweet smell of nature's in the air. From the Great Lakes to the quiet stream, shining like a sportsman's dream, it's the love of Michigan we all share.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by Country Smokehouse, offering a variety of meat products. Country Smokehouse is located 3 miles south of I-69 on M53, just south of Imlay City. Country Smokehouse is a meat processor, a butcher, and a destination for sportsmen. By Pictured Rocks Boat Cruises of Munising, exploring Lake Superior's Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore with its sandstone cliffs, caves, waterfalls, and lighthouses. Pictured Rocks Boat Cruises on the web at picturedrocks.com. By Greenstone Farm Credit Services, making recreational land ownership possible across Michigan and northeast Wisconsin. Begin your land financing journey at one of Greenstone's 37 locations or visit greenstonefcs.com. By Vanguard, a global manufacturer based in Michigan, featuring rifle scopes, binoculars, and spotting scopes with lifetime warranties. Vanguard supplies sporting optics and accessories for the outdoor enthusiast, online at vanguardworld.com.
Nate DeShilly, Brandon Bergen, and Maddie Saylor have been chasing lake trout through the ice for 4 winters now, and they've got some awesome underwater footage of their adventures. Today they invited along Jeremy Frazier, my boyfriend Matt Silik, and me to try our hand at hooking up with one of those cold water bruisers. I first heard of catching lake trout in the shallow waters of Saginaw Bay when I spent a day in the duck blind with Brandon and Maddie last fall. We've been waiting all winter to try this unique fishery, but with the crazy weather, it's been impossible to get out until now. This crew has their own system dialed in for getting some incredible underwater footage with their GoPros.
Mostly today we're going to be fishing in shallow depth waters. Mostly we're going to do what they forage on. So perch, shad, walleye mimics, anything that mimics their bait fish that they school up inside these walls.
With 6 of us fishing today, we spread out in 4 separate shanties. Maddie, Brandon, and Nate were running GoPros in their holes, and I was doing my best to run the main camera and jig up a fish in between. We barely got settled in when we heard Brandon shout out those 2 words we all love to hear: fish on. Can I get in there?
Oh yeah.
What do we got going?
First laker of the day. It's on. I just dropped in maybe 2 seconds and bam, came in and slammed it.
Sweet.
Here, I'll try getting you some.
Oh, they're fighting, hey?
Yeah.
Taking line out?
Yeah, taking a bunch of line out. Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh.
Let's see here a little bit. Yeah, he's not running that far today. There he is.
Oh. Nice. Oh my gosh, they look so big.
Yeah, I know.
Sweet.
Holy shit, shaking like crazy.
Do you need help in here?
No, I should be able to get it by myself if I can get it.
It's just hard getting them lined up through this little hole.
They
huh?
keep on head shaking so much. They're so violent inside the ice. It's not like summertime where they just don't fight that hard. They're just massive fish on a little tiny rod.
Oh, this is great. What size hole is this?
8-inch hole. With 6-pound test. We're catching.
Oh,
Lakers got him.
look at that.
That is awesome. Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Oh,
what a beautiful fish. I'm gonna take him outside.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
How big do you think that is?
I'm gonna go 9 pounds.
Oh,
9-pound Laker.
right there.
When Brandon put this fish on the scale, it ended up being bigger than he estimated. This gorgeous lake trout weighed in at 10.5 pounds. While I was getting some close-up shots of the fish, Matt decided he'd better get back in his shanty if he wanted to catch his own bruiser. And we weren't even done checking out Brandon's fish when we heard Matt going crazy back at his spot.
Here, open the door. Oh, this is like hotcakes. Oh, that was on the one we hit at that perch.
I just put it back. I know I took yours. I'm like, how much?
Oh, sweet. Matt, you got him. All right, Brandon, you want to coach him?
Yeah.
What's he need to do?
Keep that steady pressure on. That's all.
Nate's probably the best at this coaching
All right.
stuff.
If anything, loosen your bag just a little bit. Yeah, that should be good.
Let them know when they
As
want to
long
run.
as when it runs, you just want some.
He's like right here. Yep.
Oh, I see his head.
I saw it.
Okay, he wants to run. Let him run if he wants
That's
to run.
hilarious. You just got back in the shanty. How long did it take, Matt? Like 5 seconds?
10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, we
Just
ran
dropped
over
to
here.
the bottom, jigged up, brought it up, and all of a sudden, wham! I seen him run through and grab it.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh, that's nice fish. This is your first Laker through the ice?
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing. I love this so much.
That's what we dream about.
Yeah, this is it.
What do you think?
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, woo!
All right, we'll have Mark hold him up here.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you were getting them on, huh? The little-
Perch buckshot.
Sweet.
Yeah, his gills ripping.
Good job.
What a fish.
Oh,
What a
this is cool.
This is so awesome. Oh, this is why we come out here.
Goodness, look at this Laker.
Awesome fish, awesome fight.
Yeah? they pulled
Amazing to
pretty
fight
good?
through the ice. I didn't think we were gonna get in through the hole.
Yeah, that seems like the most challenging part, hey?
Trying to get that head up to get a hand in his gills and pull him out. Let's get some more. Let's get back down here.
All right,
they're
sounds
they're
good.
moving through.
Cool.
The fish were definitely moving through. The gear these guys use is very similar to what you'd use for walleyes. Any 26 or 28-inch medium action rod is fine, but the reels need to be a little higher quality with a good solid drag for those long runs these fish are known for out here.
Whoa! Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Matt and I are sitting in here.
And you've seen them.
Well, yeah, he said, oh, something just came through and kicked up a big cloud of dust in the sand. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. Oh, he was right there.
Oh, a little more, a little more.
It's gonna take a long time. I had him right there about 10 times.
Got him!
Nice.
Yeah, we're getting away from the hole.
Yes. Oh my
Oh, the old-
goodness. Look at that. Talk about perfect, eh?
Good job.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, you guys. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
We're catching these lake trout through the ice in how many feet of water are we in? Like 4 or 5?
You guys are about
Three?
Yeah.
3 to 4 feet of water.
This is crazy.
They're one of the apex predators, so they're
Unbelievable. It truly is unbelievable that we were fishing in 3 to 5 feet of water and catching these big lakers. I asked Nate why he thought these fish were in here so shallow.
That's a great question. Because they usually do catch them in like 100, maybe 150 feet of water with downriggers. And when you envision a lake trout, that's what you think of. You know, catching them with the downriggers out in Lake Superior, Lake Huron, way out there. And they're a cold water fish. You know, they need the cold water or they'll die. In the wintertime, after the winter turnover, the whole water column really cools down, and they're basically like a kid set free in a candy store. They can go wherever they want. They have no restrictions now. And our theory is that maybe they get some fish food that they usually don't get in the summertime, like perch. Maybe it's easier for them to catch the fish in the shallow water, and less square footage of water. It's got to be easier to catch your prey. Oh, jeez.
No, gone.
Oh no!
Come on, he's still hooked. There he is.
Yep.
Sweet! He is a beast.
Oh. Oh.
Look at that. Beautiful.
No, just missed one on Fire Tiger, and then he comes back and hits it again after I changed it
A
out.
Fire Tiger buckshot.
Sweet. Well, after losing one at the hole, Nate was able to pull out the save and hook into another one almost immediately. But there wasn't much time to celebrate because the bite was on and Jeremy was battling his first ever laker on the hard water.
Oh yeah, the ripping ramp.
The ripping.
Oh, it's such a nice fish.
He's right there. Get him.
Oh, can't get her on the skill plate. I got him.
Yes!
First laker?
Yes.
Through the ice?
Get a load of that mouth. How he just slammed that.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Let me see it. It's been a while since I've seen someone kiss a fish. Jeremy was on cloud 9 with his big catch, and over in Maddie's shack, the fish were being a little shy. She and Brandon were having fun watching a fish with a clipped fin check out their bait. An easy way to tell if a fish is planted by the DNR is to identify a clipped fin. Most of the fish we were seeing were hatched in the wild and had all of their fins. Oh, man. What do we got going in here?
I think this is the one that just got off of Brandon's hook.
We heard you guys over here kind of yelling and talking about some stuff. Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Look at that.
Barely hooked. Oh.
Oh my god, look how this is hooked right now.
Don't drop him down the hole.
Oh my gosh, on the perch jig.
Here, bring him out here, will ya? Maddie's fish rounded out a perfect day on the ice. Every one of us had connected with a big old Lake Huron lake trout. We took a minute to get a group shot, and then Nate was back to fishing. For the last couple of years, he's been seeing some giant whitefish swim in and check out his bait, but he's never been able to catch one. Well, today he switched to a smaller bait to target them and managed to do it. He was pretty happy, to say the least.
I've been waiting 2 years for that fish. I finally got him. I got him. Yes. I've been waiting 2 years to catch that fish.
Nate would find out later that night that his whitefish qualified as a master angler fish, making the moment that much sweeter for him. This group of young sportsmen and women seem to have a blast no matter what they're up to. Whether it's waterfowling, rabbit hunting, or chasing big fish in skinny water, this crew works hard to do it right, have fun, and gather a little footage along the way. These perfect days on the ice are what memories are made of right here in Michigan's Out of Doors.
Well, we here at Michigan Out of Doors Television love to highlight schools when they're using the outdoors as part of their curriculum. We really want to shine a light on that so that more and more schools are using the outdoors and exposing kids of all different ages to the outdoor sports. Well, I got a call just a few weeks back from where I graduated from, Ludington High School, and I got a chance to stop in and see what they're doing to incorporate the outdoors into the classroom.
We got the kids out here today doing a little ice fishing. This is AP Environmental Science class, And I got about 45 students out here today that are doing a little fin clip study on panfish.
Why do you incorporate the outdoors into what you're doing here in the classroom?
You know what, we're real blessed with our curriculum. We have nature right in our back door. So at Ludington High School, we try to get the kids outdoors. This morning we're at the Ludington State Park, and so we try to build the curriculum in to the environment and get them to get out here and experience the great outdoors.
And so what, the kids like that, you think? You think it's a good learning tool?
They absolutely love it. Anytime we can tie, again, outdoor activities to the classroom and the state curriculum, the light bulb kicks in.
The kids were also learning just some really good ice fishing tips today as well.
So I always put it on like that, and then I pop it like that.
Okay.
And you'll see when we put it down the hole here, why we pop that.
Yeah, you'll see what a dead one
Clear this out a little bit. So when you put in that hole and you're jigging it down there, see all those particles that come off it?
Yeah, well, those attract fish.
Yeah, it'll attract fish, and especially finicky fish. So what we want to do is we want to take this and let it down real slow.
This wasn't just all for fun today. Once the fish were caught, the kids had some things to do to each fish that was caught. Okay, explain to me what's going on here.
So we came out to the pond to ice fish, and we're gonna get a study of how many fish there are and how big they are, and then we're gonna clip the fins, so then hopefully when we come back here at one point, then we can catch the same fish and just see how much they've grown or how many there are.
Okay, well, show me what you're gonna do here.
So I'm gonna take bottom or the tail fin there. I'm just gonna take a small piece and cut it off. It won't affect his swimming at all.
Okay.
And I'm gonna measure the fish and see how big he is.
This was the only bass I saw today, and it was easy to see he has a lot to eat in this 10-acre pond. It's great to see public schools using the outdoors. And it wasn't just the teachers out here today. Dan Mesher, the assistant principal, was here as well, spending time with the kids.
We're excited. You know, we're really blessed to live in an area where natural resources, Lake Michigan, the inland lakes, you know, everything that we have, we try to utilize with the students. We've got a great staff, and this isn't just a high school event. I mean, we have events with second, third graders that go out to the state park and do different events throughout the year. So this is an opportunity to kind of benefit from our community, and it's a community event. So we're really lucky to have what we have, and we appreciate that, and we try to tie it in with all of our studies and everything that we do from day to day.
Now, what would you say to other people in your position, other schools across the state? Have you seen this as a pretty beneficial thing to get kids outdoors?
It is. You know, we talk a lot about the real life situations and what real world is like. You know, we're always talking about students who are college ready, career ready, but also the real world and what it's like, the hobbies and things that you can do on a regular basis. So, you know, Mark Willis, the AP environmental teacher, he does such a tremendous job in showing the kids the outdoors, giving them these opportunities that they can take with them, you know, throughout their life. And like I said, these are hobbies that they can use their entire life.
Not much different than in any other school across the state. We would say that probably more than half of these kids had never been ice fishing before. What a great way to get them to try it and actually have it tie into the actual school work.
So the fish that are caught here today with the landowner, what we're trying to do is we're doing some fin clips. So the fish are being measured, and we are then going to, the kids have all been taught how to do a fin clip, and then they release them. The data then is going to go all into a big database. So one of the things we'll do when we come back into the classroom, and we'll actually graph our data. So we see what species of fish are actually in this lake, which is, again, 2 teachers here at Ludington. The Stones, they have a 10-acre lake here. This lake was used to be built for the project. So they took the clay from it, and now we're able to see the fish in here, and they wanted to know what type of species are in the lake, as well as what also sizes.
There you go, grab them.
Hey!
There you go. That was fast. Here you go, Cooney.
We did pull one nice pike out of the lake today as well. The smiles were all around the water today. Some kids showing off their fishing skills, while some were trying fishing for the first time. Thanks to all the schools across the state that are using the outdoors and the outdoor sports. It's just one more way to try and promote and preserve the outdoor lifestyle we all love so much here in Michigan's Out of Doors.
Thanks for joining us this week for Michigan Out of Doors. Make sure you check us out online when you get a chance. You can do it a couple of different ways on our website at michiganoutofdoorstv.com, where you can check out wild game recipes and watch this week's show over again or some of our older episodes. Or you can check us out on our Facebook page at Michigan Out of Doors TV. We're on there every few days letting you know where we are and what we're working on next. Speaking of what we're working on next, we've got a lot of exciting stuff headed your way.
Well, that's right, Jenny. Lots of good stuff coming over the next few weeks here in Michigan Out of Doors. On next week's program, we're going to show you some really cool research projects that are being done here in the state of Michigan. A white-tailed deer study in the northeast part of the Lower Peninsula that's really kind of neat to see. And then also some elk research that's being done up that way as well. And it's a great time to be a sportsman here in the state of Michigan. We still have some good ice in northern Michigan. The steelhead are in the rivers, and it's only about a month before the turkey season begins. So lots of good stuff happening in the out of doors. And if we don't see you in the woods or on the water, hopefully we'll see you right back here next week on your PBS station.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by the Michigan chapters of Safari Club International. For over 40 years, SCI has been protecting hunters' rights and promoting wildlife conservation here in Michigan and around the world. SCI chapter locations can be found on the web at firstformichigan.org. By Showspan, producing consumer shows that include the Ultimate Sports Show in Grand Rapids. Over 350 exhibitors, outdoor gear, boats, seminars, Lake Ultimate, and Big Buck Night. The Ultimate Sports Show at the DeVos Place in Grand Rapids. Closed captioning is provided by the Marvo Mineral, makers of Lucky Buck. Deer management products including minerals to supplement deer diets year-round to improve health and antler growth.
When I wander far away, a dream stays with me night and day. It's the road that leads to my home state. I am a Michigan man. Changing seasons paint the scene like rainbow trout in a hidden stream. The white-tailed deer in the tall pine trees. I am a Michigan man. I am a Michigan man. Ask where I'm from and I'll show you my hand.